For nearly 1,000 years, the monarchy has cultivated this air of mystique and magic as well.
It certainly has. The pomp and pageantry has delighted, the divine rights have divided, and now with an estranged prince living in Montecito, the smoke and mirrors of the institution are slowly...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're ready for a story that's shaking the foundations of the British monarchy, grab a seat because this one's a bombshell. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, has sparked a royal crisis. Not with a tell-all book or a podcast misstep, but with a single viral pregnancy video that's ignited fury across the UK. The House of Lords is now moving to strip her of her royal title, calling her words a veiled attack on the crown wrapped in Instagram-ready empowerment fluff. From Montecito to Buckingham Palace, the fallout is seismic. Today, we're diving deep into what happened, why it sparked such outrage, and what it means for Meghan's future. Let's unravel this royal reckoning, step by dramatic, glossy, cinematic video drops on Meghan Markle's social media, announcing her third pregnancy with Prince Harry. It's meant to be a joyous moment, a celebration of new life and a rebranding triumph for the Sussexes. But instead of cheers, it's met with gasps. The video, framed as an empowerment anthem, is dripping with overproduced flair, soft lighting, dramatic pauses, and Meghan's signature word salad buzzwords like liberation and destiny. She speaks of breaking free from centuries of silence imposed by outdated institutions, declaring, "I'm not a duchess by title, I'm a duchess by destiny." The message is clear, but the target is clearer. The British monarchy. What? Was meant to be uplifting lands like a grenade. Lines like, "I was never allowed to be my full self until I stepped out of the shadows of tradition," and "You can't dim my light, even if your castle walls try," are seen as direct jabs at the royal family, including the late Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Kate, and every royal woman who served with dignity. Delivered with what critics call performative smugness, the video feels less like a pregnancy reveal and more like a manifesto against the crown. Within hours, it's scrubbed from Meghan's official channels, but fragments survive in news clips and social media, fueling a firestorm that's anything but celebratory. The House of Lords strikes back. This isn't just another Twitter spat or tabloid frenzy. Buckingham Palace and the UK government are taking it seriously. The House of Lords, a bastion of British tradition, has formally entered the fray. A senior peer filed a complaint, accusing Meghan of weaponizing her courtesy title, Duchess of Sussex, to undermine the monarchy's legitimacy while profiting from its prestige. By week's end, a petition was submitted to remove Duchess of Sussex from official usage in government documents, public discourse, and diplomatic contexts. While not legally binding, this move carries heavy symbolic weight, a historic rebuke of a royal figure. Sources close to the palace suggest King Charles quietly approved the measure, signaling a shift from tolerance to action. The message is unmistakable: mock the crown, and you forfeit its privileges. The petition effectively strips Meghan's title of official recognition, rendering her a duchess in name only when she chooses to use it. Whitehall and Buckingham Palace are reportedly purging all formal references to her title from state documents, foreign correspondence, and seating charts. No more royal styling, no state dinner invitations, no Commonwealth duties. Meghan's Mamsisachbad connection to the crown is now a ghost, haunting her brand but offering no real pow. The backlash didn't stop at Parliament. The UK public, long divided on Meghan, is uniting in outrage. A YouGov UK poll found 71% support removing her title, with many calling the video childish, arrogant, and insulting. Even in the US, where Meghan once enjoyed strong support, a Morning Consult poll revealed 58% believe she's repeatedly disrespected the monarchy. Her base among American Democrats, once a stronghold, has plummeted by double digits since the EBEEP video's release. Social media is ablaze with criticism, with users questioning the video's authenticity, some even mistaking it for AI, and slamming its tone as unrelatable and inauthentic. Why such a visceral reaction? Because Meghan's video crossed a line. By framing her pregnancy as a rebellion against the monarchy, she alienated not just royalists, but everyday viewers who saw it as self-aggrandizing. Critics point out the irony: Meghan walked away from royal duties in 2020, yet clings to the Duchess title as a golden ticket to media deals and influence. She preaches humility from a Montecito mansion, rejects tradition while monetizing her royal ties, and claims oppression while launching $200,000 PR campaigns. The public's patience has snapped, and the video has crystallized a growing sentiment. Meghan's not a victim. She's a provocateur engineering her own downfall. To understand why this video hit so hard, let's zoom out. For nearly 1,000 years, the British monarchy has thrived on mystique, pomp, pageantry, and a sense of divine duty. It's a carefully curated illusion, one Meghan and Harry once vowed to modernize. But since their exit, dubbed Megxit, they've peeled back the curtain, exposing the institution's flaws while leveraging its prestige. Meghan's video takes this a step further, portraying the monarchy as a patriarchal prison that silenced her. It's a direct swipe at the late Queen, who served for 70 years with stoic grace, and at Kate, who's endured public scrutiny with quiet resilience. The timing couldn't be worse. Released days before King Charles's Trooping the Colour, Eid Sirb, celebration of national unity, the video feels like a deliberate attempt to upstage the crown. MPs like Sir Jacob Rees-Mogg and Baroness Kate Hoey condemned it as disrespectful and tone-deaf, while commentators across the political spectrum questioned why Meghan retains a title she so clearly disdains. The House of Lords move isn't just about one video. It's a response to years of perceived slights, from Oprah interviews to Netflix docu-series that have chipped away at the monarchy's sanctity. Behind the scenes, Meghan's reaction has been anything but calm. Sources, including outlets like The Telegraph and The Times, report she was blindsided by the Lords' petition, erupting in rage and paranoia. One insider quoted her screaming, "They can't do this to me. This is my identity." She allegedly accused the palace of orchestrating a smear campaign, invoking claims of racism, a tactic that once rallied support but now falls flat. Even liberal U.S. commentators, once her champions, are rolling their eyes, with CNN's Scott Jennings calling the video a tragic case of ego over honor. The silence from her A-list allies is deafening. Not Oprah, Beyoncé, nor Chrissy Teigen reposted the video, signaling a shift in Hollywood's calculus. Meghan's no longer a feminist icon, she's a liability. Royal biographer Tom Bauer claims she and Harry have been blacklisted from elite Montecito and Los Angeles circles, with insiders whispering that Meghan doesn't come to enjoy. She comes to promote. Even Archewell staff are reportedly jumping ship, frustrated by her chaotic decision-making and lack of vetting before the video went live. The polished Instagram facade hides a darker truth. Meghan's empire is imploding. Semi Mabob. House of Lords petition is just the tip of the iceberg. According to sources, King Charles is exploring legal options under the Titles Deprivation Act of 1917, a law originally used to punish traitors during wartime. That it's being considered now is staggering, framing Meghan and Harry as hostile, agents exploiting royal ties for profit. While revoking titles outright requires parliamentary approval, the palace's willingness to entertain it speaks volumes. Polling shows 67% of Brits favor stripping their titles entirely, and with the public's backing, Meghan's Duchess status could vanish completely. This isn't just symbolic, it's a severance. Without titles, Meghan loses the royal mystique that fuels her Netflix deals, her brand, her relevance. Her pregnancy video, meant to cement her as a global icon, has instead accelerated her exile. The palace is sending a clear signal: the monarchy will protect its legacy, even if it means cutting off a rogue royal. Meghan's post-royal journey is a study in ambition outpacing reality. Her Netflix docuseries, once a ratings hit, is now on life support, criticized as self-indulgent. Her Spotify podcast flopped, her American Riviera Orchard brand is paused, and Archewell's projects remain vague, with reports of inactivity plaguing its reputation. The pregnancy video, meant to be a fresh start, was a final nail in a coffin of credibility. By framing herself as a rebel against the crown, Meghan bet on controversy to stay relevant. But she misjudged the cost. What does Meghan want? She rejects royal duty, yet clings to the title, claims humility, but chases grandeur, preaches empowerment while alienating her audience. Her brand, once propped up by royal prestige, now stands hollow, bleeding support by the hour. The video wasn't empowerment. It was overreach, a glossy spectacle that exposed her as a provocateur, not a pioneer. Meghan's path to the working royals, and the divide is stark. Queen Elizabeth II served with unwavering duty, enduring crises without public complaint. Kate Middleton, despite health challenges, projects resilience, focusing on early childhood and cancer awareness. Even King Charles, navigating a turbulent reign, prioritizes national unity. Meghan's video, with its Instagram filters and defiant rhetoric, feels worlds apart from their quiet service. The monarchy's mystique may be smoke and mirrors, but it's sustained by sacrifice, something Meghan's brand lacks. The fallout is ongoing, but Meghan has a choice. She could step back, reflect, and pivot to projects with real impact. Less spectacle, more substance. A humble apology, even a private gesture to the palace, could soften the narrative. But sources suggest she's doubling down, furious at the injustice of losing her title. If she continues on this path, leaning into controversy and curated victimhood, she risks fading into obscurity, a duchess without a crown or a cause. That's the story. A viral video that sparked a royal crisis, a title on the chopping block, and a brand in freefall. What do you think? Was Meghan's video a bold stand or a manipulative misstep? Should the House of Lords strip her title, or is this punishment too harsh? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take. If you're fed up with the spin or rooting for a comeback, smash that like button to let the algorithm know you're here for the truth. Subscribe and hit the bell for more unfiltered dives into the stories that matter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.